Business Etiquette: The Art of Conducting Business Successfully. This course elaborates upon the rules of professional conduct in a corporate setting and endows the end user with the necessary skills to excel in today's unforgiving business environment. It emphasizes on the different modes of effective communication, etiquette, and the importance of body language. Times change, and so does social protocol. Through the ages, protocol and business etiquette have evolved to a point where it is considered a skill set that is given as much importance as other technical or business skills. There is no dearth of trained professionals and competent players in the industry today. Unfortunately, even those who pass out of exclusive business or engineering schools are sometimes unable to cope with the linguistic and social demands needed to ascend to the hierarchies of the corporate sphere. While performance and social standing play significant roles, they are not the only parameters that ensure success in the corporate sphere. Therefore, business has always been and will continue to be people centric. If you can successfully engage your audience and your clients, you have probably won half the battle. The adage of being a Roman while in Rome is quite appropriate in this sense. It is all about creating a connection. But this is not as easy as it seems. Business communication is all about role playing. You will have to adhere to certain rules while in the company of your juniors. A different set applies to you the moment you're in the company of your peers. And you will have to behave in a certain way with your bosses and business rivals. Being caught off guard is never forgiven, not even on a Sunday. Never let your tongue wag, and never let your tie look like it has been chewed on. Business etiquette is essentially the art of conducting oneself in a business or corporate environment. There are some basic do's and don'ts at the workplace that everybody needs to adhere to. Never adopt a casual attitude at work. Your office rewards you for your services and not for loitering around. Besides, you never know who's watching you. Respect your co-workers' privacy. Do not peep into the cubicles and workstations of others. It is bad manners. Always knock before entering anyone's cabin. Put your handphone on the silent or vibrating mode at the workplace. Loud fancy ringtones in a business environment reflect a lack of professionalism and also disturb others. Don't open anyone else's notepads, registers, or files without prior permission. They may be official papers, but they are not yours. It is bad manners to sneeze or cough in public without covering your mouth. Also, don't forget to excuse yourself when you do so. Before you leave for your workplace, always ensure that you have carried a handkerchief or tissue. Chewing gum at work is equally in bad taste. Refrain from indulging in politics at the workplace and avoid playing blame games. Always remember the law of karma. What goes around often comes around. Concentrate on your work instead, and your efforts are bound to be appreciated. Keep your workstation clean. Make proper use of the waste paper bin instead of cluttering your workspace. Always label your files chronologically to save time. In other words, be organized. Take care of your pitch and tone at the workplace. Never shout at anyone or use unprofessional language. Always stay calm. It will help you think rationally. Never attend meetings or seminars without a notepad and pen. It is not always possible to remember discussions in detail. Therefore, jot down the important points for future reference unless the meetings are being recorded electronically. Always wait for your turn to speak. Do not interrupt conversations. Pass on information to all related recipients in the desired form and format prescribed by the organization. Communicate through written modes, preferably through emails to avoid misunderstanding or miscommunication. Always keep your immediate boss in the loop. Make sure your email signatures are correct. One must adhere to the guidelines and policies of the organization. It is very important to maintain discipline at the workplace. A regular latecomer or a procrastinator is often regarded as a liability for the organization. No organization likes to employ shabbily dressed or overdressed employees. Personal grooming and appropriate dress sense is quintessential in today's corporate workplace. Never aim lewd or rude comments at any of your fellow workers, not even in jest, even if you have been associated with your workmates for many years. Comments laced with sexual overtures, racism, personal criticism are not acceptable in the workplace. While having lunch together, do not start till the others have received their food. Make sure your spoon and fork do not make a clattering sound. Eat slowly to avoid burping in public. It is bad manners. Respect your fellow workers and be helpful rather than critical. It is unethical to share confidential data with external parties or any other individual who is not related to the organization. Don't do it. You will most certainly lose your current job and might never land another one of the same capacity. Office stationery is meant to be used only at work. Taking any office property back home is equivalent to stealing. Surely you can afford those little things yourself? Contribute your bit to energy and environmental conservation. If all of us had the good sense to switch off our monitors and unused electrical appliances, it would result in reducing our carbon footprint to a large degree. Don't bring your personal work to office and avoid taking kids to work unless there is an emergency. Park your car at the space allocated to you. Don't park your vehicle at the entrance as it might obstruct someone else's way. Never drink while you are at work. Your colleagues, superiors, and clients will never appreciate liquor on your breath. Smoke only at the designated smoking zones. Do not leave the restroom with taps on. Make good use of the waste bins that are provided to you. The next few presentations will help you communicate effectively both within a structured organization as well as with those individuals and organizations that your business caters to. The following pointers should assist you in succeeding in the competitive world of modern business. They will help you to reach out to those who may be beneficiaries of your business, as well as those whom you might benefit from.